Welcome to the FB podcast where we dissect the hottest stories in football. Can you believe it? The legendary Gary Neville has just released transfer decisions about Manchester United that are guaranteed to make Red Devils fans restless. Even shocked, Neville has named the names that he believes MU must get rid of this summer. And listen, there are some names that we didn't expect. Will those names completely change the face of the Red Devils under new manager Ruben Amorim? Find out with me right now, because what Neville says could be the compass for a new era or a stormy revolution at Old Trafford. You know, Manchester United have just had a disastrous season, finishing 15th in the Premier League, their lowest finish of all time and worse. They were completely empty-handed after losing to Tottenham in the Europa League final, missing out on a return to the Champions League 1. In that context, this summer transfer window is extremely important for new manager Ruben Amorim to rebuild the squad once. And Neville, as a seasoned football expert, did not hesitate to give his very frank comments on the future of some players. First, let's talk about Marcus Rashford. Neville has been extremely vocal in his assertion that Marcus Rashford has to leave Manchester United. He has even used the very strong phrase, "that ship has sailed," to talk about Rashford's future at the club too. Neville has expressed his hope that for the good of the club and Rashford himself, this path has come to an end. It may sound harsh, but you see, Neville is a very realistic person, and his views are often based on what has happened and is happening. Another similar case is Jadon Sancho. Neville has taken a similar view to Sancho, stressing that both Manchester United and Sancho must make sure they go their separate ways. This is further reinforced when Sky Sports News understands that Sancho will not be staying at Chelsea after his loan spell 3. Next up is Antony, a name that has caused a lot of controversy since his arrival at Old Trafford. Neville believes that Antony is perfect for Spanish football, because there is a different tactical awareness, technical ability that suits him better. Neville even compared Antony to players like Kleberson or Diego Forlan, who were not really suited to one league but had successful careers elsewhere, with Forlan, for example, being brilliant in Spain. Neville concluded that United should let him go for the good of both the player and the club for it. Antony himself has also publicly expressed his joy and happiness since moving to Real Betis on loan 3. I think this is a very thoughtful comment. Sometimes a player is not bad, just can't find the right environment, guys. And here's a name that I think will cause a lot of controversy among the United fan community, Alejandro Garnacho. Neville believes that it was right for Garnacho to leave. The main reason is Garnacho's public statements expressing dissatisfaction with not being in the starting lineup and questioning the manager. Neville asserts that when a player openly challenges a manager, the manager must win or the manager must go. Although Neville believes that Garnacho can succeed in the Premier League and will flourish in Spain, he concludes that Garnacho will have to go for the good of the club. Personally, I find this a very strong argument from Neville, but it also shows the importance of discipline in a top-flight team. When a young player, no matter how talented, openly challenges the authority of the manager, it is a serious problem. However, Neville doesn't want to push everyone away. As for Kobbie Mainoo, Neville has a different view. Neville firmly stated Mainoo is an unacceptable case. He cannot be allowed to go. He argued that if Manchester United cannot give Mainoo a role in midfield, another top club will want him, and the club should aim to turn Mainoo into a top player. Neville believes that United should build around Mainoo in midfield, especially since he has come through the academy and proved his ability, unlike Rashford or Garnacho, who are in more complicated situations. This is the bottom line. Don't you see, Neville still has faith in the young talents the club has developed as long as they show the right attitude and class. In addition to the names Neville has named, Manchester United are also making other moves in the transfer market. The club have confirmed an agreement to sign Matheus Cunha from Wolves 9-1-10. They are also said to be approaching Brentford to sign Bryan Mbeumo, who is said to be keen on a move to Old Trafford 10. And it is also worth noting that Bruno Fernandes is not keen on a move to Saudi Arabia, which Neville believes is a big moment for Manchester United. In conclusion, it can be seen that Gary Neville is outlining an extremely bold transfer strategy for Manchester United, thoroughly purge the names that are no longer suitable or causing problems, but at the same time firmly retain bright young talents as a foundation for the future. This will be an extremely exciting summer for the Red Devils, and we will wait and see whether coach Ruben Amorim can carry out this revolution according to Gary Neville's wishes. What do you think of Neville's verdict? Should Rashford, Sancho, Sancho, Antony, or Garnacho really leave Old Trafford, and is Kobbie Mainoo capable of becoming the core of the team in the future? Share your opinions in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the FB podcast channel so you don't miss any in-depth analysis of the football world. See you in the next videos.